Welcome back to Miss Letter's Calculation Station where things add up. Today we're doing the Chapter 10 test review. Number 1, Victoria's Beauty Salon has 6 hair dryers that require 3,000 watts when switched on. How much would it cost to run the 6 dryers 420 minutes at a cost of 15 cents per kilowatt hour? So we're going to start here, work our way backwards. So let's find hours. So I'm going to take 420 divide it by 60. $420 divided by 60 minutes gives us 7 hours. And then times watts. So times 3,000. Divide that by 1,000 for kilowatt hours. So we have 21 kilowatt hours times 15 cents. So to run the hair dryers, it's only going to cost us $3.15. Number 2. Let's scoot that over a little. Number 2, Kathy was charged $73 for 62 kilowatt hours of electricity. How much did they charge her? We have 73 divided by 62. If you're ever worried about is the answer right or wrong, electricity is relatively cheap. So I would probably just do both and find the smaller of the two. So 73 divided by 62. And then 62 divided by 73. So the first one is $1.18. The second one is 85 cents. And I would go with the smaller of the two. So it's definitely going to be the small divided by large. All right, entertainment budget. How much money do you have for concerts? So it's 20% of $600, which was given right here. So we're looking at $120. How lucky are you? How much money do you have for trips? 10% of the $600. So we're looking at $60. Number 5, we have an income of $5,800 per month. So determine the amount for each category. We have 60% of the income, 25% of the income. Dividends is 10% of the income, and then interest is 5% of the income. Don't forget, when you're using percents, you need to take away the percent sign and move that decimal over once, twice to the left. So we've got 60% of 5,800, so 3,480. 25% of the income, which is 1,450. 10% of the income is 580, and 5% of the income is 290. Find the measure of the central angles. It's a circle, and we know that all circles are 360 degrees. So we are going to do the movie rental, 10% of 360. I could do that one in my head. Day trip, 10% of 360. The weekend trip is double that, which is 20% of 360. Summer vacation is 40% of 360 degrees, and then concerts are 20% of 360 degrees as well. So I just got all these numbers from our pie chart. 20% of 360, 40% of 360, and 20%. I guess I didn't have to do that twice. of 360. I'm glad I did it twice because I forgot the zero. So we're looking at $72 and 144. Sorry, not dollars, degrees. These are degrees. So it's the angle measure right here is 72 degrees. These ones are in dollars. Let's go ahead and flip it over. I think we may or may not have enough time to finish it up. Let's see here. We have a $400 budget. And I'm pretty confident that you guys know that you're just going to multiply these times the percent. So in the spirit of time, I am going to skip number 7. It's just like the other two. Number 8, we have the debt to income ratio. We want it at the recommended 15% or lower. And so here's our debt. We have rent, insurance, loans, and we're looking for a new job, and we want to know her new annual salary. So what monthly income should she be looking for? So we have 15% of her income should equal her debt, 425, not times, plus 65, plus 75, sorry about that, plus $75, 565. Divide that by the 15%, and her monthly income should be $3,766.67. And if we want the annual, then I'm just going to multiply this monthly income by 12 to get annual. And so she's looking for a job around $45,000 a year. 45,200 to be exact. So same thing here. We want the debt to income to be 15% or lower. And we're going to do the same thing. Just add them up and then divide by 15%. So what I did was I just added up all the debt, and I'm going to divide it by 15%, and her income should be $11,823.47 a month. Now, if they want it to be annual, don't forget that you are going to have to multiply that by 12. Here we have a debt to income ratio. You're going to add up these two columns. I'm going to do that. Just pause. So I added up our debt and I added up our income. So we're just going to take our debt and divide that by income. 2620 divided by 9440 and round it to 28%. Fixed expenses are going to be rent, car, maybe your savings, depends on how you allocate that. Cell phone, my cable and internet are fixed. So is my insurance, food, no. Auto insurance, entertainment, and that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed our Chapter 10 test review. Please like and subscribe.